Welcome to the new ANA web show. We don't know what it's called yet. This is very work in progress. So myself, Adam Kane, and Adam Mickelson.
How are we all?
We're all good. So
I think it's fair to say this could be a pilot. It probably is not going to be the first edition. We'll see what the response is like and how it rates. So it could be very much a I don't know what a short McCullough, Mick Malloy type show.
Yes,
once a week,
a couple of episodes at best. So we don't know what it's called, but we're thinking of things like the ANA show or ANA Tube or something like that. But we'll leave it for the viewers to decide.
Yes.
Come back and give us responses. Email to info@bentleigh.com to give us your suggestions. All right, so today we're going to talk about how things are going with ANA on and off the field, with about 4 weeks to go before the season starts. And we'll just talk about the CMCA and see what's going on there as well. A lot of things happen in the off-season, so plenty to talk about. So first and foremost, we'll talk about ANA. ANA has a new coach, Phil.
We do. We've appointed Graham Finn, or as the boys have dubbed, Finny Cent. But yeah, Graham, he comes with a great background in cricket. He's played cricket overseas, Sussex Cricket Club, and also district cricket at Essendon. But level 2 coach, fantastic guy. The boys have welcomed him on board, and again, we can only time will tell how it all goes. But so far so good. Yeah,
the signs are really positive. The pre-season training's been going for nearly 2 months, and there's a real cultural shift. So hopefully the potential that ANA has had over the years will start to be realised with match day results.
And it looks like you shed a little bit at him over the...
Oh, well, 2 months of pre-season training and Brad Dolman's fitness regime has certainly kicked in. So, yeah, I'm looking buff in the mirror at the moment.
Very good.
Yes. Now, new recruits, not many big names to talk about. However, we've got Matt Merrifield from Cheltenham, and he's come along with Grant Durack, who's bowled in South Australian competitions in the past, so we look forward to those boys coming on board.
Yeah, Matty will be great for the team. He's been a previous captain coach, I think, in Cheltenham as well. So
that's correct.
Again, bring that experience to the team, which would be great with the younger guys there as well.
Indeed, and we've made a few changes with our captains this year. I think, Stewie Campbell remains our
Stewie's still there,
Longview Shield captain.
Scraped in.
But a really exciting change that we made for Woolno Shield is the appointment of David Marsh as captain. David's been up and down in the 1s and 2s over the past 4 or 5 years, and he's really excited about the opportunity to take on some more responsibility as a leader, and hopefully it'll make him a more consistent batsman. He's hoping for that as well.
I think he'll be better for it.
Indeed. And Sammy Wolf has done the club thing as the good man that he is, and he's gone down to captain the 3s in D grade. We'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, that's captains. First 3 teams.
Yeah. Now, in unison with the top 3 grades of our club, there's been a squad that's been created, like a high performance squad.
It is. We started with an initial squad of 30 guys from we've identified as in that top bracket in the club. So basically, the crux of this squad is to have the better, the bowlers, the best bowlers in the club, batters, and that mixing together. Okay, so it's the basic principle of it is just to try and again get the younger guys. We've set up a cadet program as well, so we've got 5 young guys coming into the squad as well who are just out of under 16 cricket. So again, the basics there is to try and increase their skill base by training with guys like yourself, Adam, and Ron McSholes, Andy Leeds, Stewie Campbell, and all these guys. So it can only be positive.
Yeah, when you've got 7 senior sides, it can be a bit difficult to manage the logistics of training. When you have first 11 bowlers coming in, bowling to 7th 11 batsmen, it's not really ideal, and no one really gets much out of that. So doing it this way certainly makes sense.
And it's worked so far. It's been good.
Off field, and this is part of what we talked about with the squad. There are 5 pillars that we're looking at in regards to areas of which ANA can improve, and they're the segments that form the basis of a new 3-year business plan that's been created, which has been assisted with some new committee members. Alistair Richardson, Gino Fulco and Tony Gill have come on board this year, and they've brought some great business nous into the club.
Well, Alistair, he's national manager at Coke. Gilly's an asset manager for ING Property Trust or Fund, and
Gino's
Tourism Victoria. So there's great experience and some business nous that's come onto the team, so it's been good.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a plan, hopefully to see us, have some on-field success, preferably in first 11 cricket, which hasn't happened for a long time. Financially keep the club afloat and thrive, so we can actually invest back into the club. And in addition to that, there's also a big reach to communicate to our members and our stakeholders, which includes our sponsors. And in addition to that, there's also the area of increasing our presence in the community. There's a lot of clubs within the area, and ANA really want to, make a footprint in regards to standing and having a presence on its own and being recognised for what it does.
I think it's probably a good time to announce to the guys, the members of the club, that we have signed off on a new net.
Yeah, that's right. We got a grant from the state government. With the help of Alistair Richardson, we've been able to secure the third net, so works will be on their way.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, 10 years ago the club had 5 teams, now we've got 7 senior teams, and when you're blending in with juniors as well, we do need that third net, otherwise it's just a bottleneck when it comes to people wanting to have a bat and have a bowl. So the club's going forward in a good way. We can't do this without the help of our sponsors, and Mixon's been able to get Alpha facilities.
Yeah, they're back on board. Last year they came on, and I guess they've been good supporters of the club over the last year and a bit. So we're thankful for that.
Yep,
which has been good.
Buxton have been a silent sponsor over the past couple of years, in that they've been able to help us promote ourselves with the billboards that you see on the main roads. In addition to that, they've been able to put in some dollars as well, which is great. And Al Richardson's been able to secure a deal with the Sandbelt Hotel as well.
I'm sure Andrew Staines and a couple of boys will be happy with that. Hopefully get a few free entry cards to
over 28s.
28s is back down at Sandbelt.
Andrew Staines and Adam Stone will be having a good time there, meeting the old crackers.
Like trouble for the girls down there, they better look out.
Mick Minahan's disappointed that he's in a relationship now, because he would have thrived on that. Anyway, we'll move on. Grand Final Day. I guess with the events that are happening this year, Grand Final Day is our kick-off thing. This year we're doing it differently. We're doing it at an external venue, not at the club rooms. And we'll be doing it at the Boundary Hotel this year. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more inviting. More people will find it appealing to go to a venue rather than the old club rooms, which is known for just blokes talking gibberish.
You'll definitely be there, because Melbourne's not in the finals, are they, this year?
No, that's right.
I'm sure you'll be RSVPing now.
Yeah, like yourself, Phil. I think our clubs will not be doing anything.